Okay.
So the process not only does it take so long.
There we go. They're finally showing up.
Because like I said, they're speaking.
But why not go to another one?
They're not going to be here. I think it was too much of a cost. Raul Rodriguez and Deanne. Okay, here we are in Torrance. We are here to congratulate the city for officially opposing Senate Bill 54. We are urging the assemblyman to vote no. We were at his office, but for some reason we couldn't get a clear answer. And then the security guard showed up and told us, or tried to shake us up, but it was more funny than anything else. Supposedly. What is he? He's on the Social Services Commission. But remember, I know he was Maxine Waters. And you want to know something else? This guy was part of a vicious protest that trespassed on private property, attacked veterans. They were spit at. They were pushed on the ground. One veteran's phone was stolen.
You were a part of a protest where people assaulted women.
Which one was that?
The Maxine Waters counter.
Oh, I didn't assault anyone. Are you kidding me? And even if it was Maxine Waters, she's not much of a woman.
So you're saying guilt by association. I was present.
You were there leading it.
Well,
thank you.
No, leading
I'm sorry.
So you were there. You were there at a place where there was a protest and women were assaulted.
When was that? I didn't see that. Did you see that?
Waters protest.
Nope, didn't happen.
Well, Hareem, you know that you've seen Hareem's live.
Sign up there. This is our star, Chanel. Sign on the back.
I think your silly little chant goes, "Whose streets are streets?"
How about whose country? Our country.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that one.
So much for the First Amendment. You guys don't believe in anything other than people who believe what you believe. So it's
what? I don't even know what you're saying. That doesn't even make sense.
You say you don't.
This is what you used to be, right?
You don't say whose streets, everybody's streets, just your streets.
American
streets.
Streets. Yeah.
That's what Democrats do, fabricate.
Yeah. Okay. I've never been so excited to be in my city council, ever. This is so exciting. I worked very hard. 3 months I badgered these guys. And then Councilman Rizzo, though, Jeff was finally... You got some of Raul's signs. Oh, I like that yellow one. Can I have it? I love this one. This is the one that stopped the buses. I remember. This is beautiful. Where's the city attorney? The overpaid, overfed city attorney. Who probably was telling the city council to drag their feet on this. I've never been so proud to be a Torrance resident. Jeff, I just wish you had told me sooner about the legislative analyst. So maybe you can comment on that today. Why not? We pay them. I mean, let's see.
I never compared refugees to slaves. I simply said that it used to be illegal to help take away slaves.
But that's yes, you did. You are saying you're putting them in the same pitiful boat, and that's wrong.
Compare yourself to Rosa Parks. I think that's worse.
I said I did what she was doing.
It used to be illegal back then. Doesn't mean it's going to be illegal.
You're still burned about that.
Same way you're against same-sex marriage, which is illegal. That's not a lawlessness.
No, it isn't. It's natural law. Oh, here comes the Sergeant at Arms. No, it's not. Nope. No. I'm a bird and I'm not a whale. I don't care what anybody says. Be quiet. No. If you want a whale, you go find Red Feather. Where did he go? There's Buffalo Wild Wings over there. There she is. The heifer.
Yeah, the heifer.
The heifer.
You're kind of rude and insulting, aren't you?
Yes, I am. When people are rude and insulting, I throw it right back at them. Come on over, Elsa. I got to see right here if you want. If you want to sit next to him, I don't know, but that's okay.
That's fine.
Oh, you're awesome.
You with this guy?
Great. She's a Latina for Trump.
Wow.
Just a great conversation with me and Sylvia. She started out with saying that, reminding me of about drug addicts and that.
Oh, wow. I missed that?
And then she said
Oh, that sounds insulting and rude. You mean like what he was talking about?
Yeah, well, then she said I bought my degree from USC. Somehow I bought my degree from USC.
Oh, no, we're not going to have a cut-a-hate problem, are we? Everybody's like choosing not to show up today. Try it sometime.
Really?
Where's Archie? Oh, there she is. There's Cat Lady. Okay.
Have you ever been arrested at a council meeting?
Oh, I don't know. She doesn't have the same honor that I have.
Thank you.
Oh boy, did I cried with joy afterwards. Oh, brother. And now we got the corrupt mayor to deal with here. Oh, yeah.
How aggressive are you with that 30 minutes?
What?
How aggressive are you with that?
Really hard.
Oh, I had that same time. Where's your cape?
Oh, God. I know I should wear it, shouldn't I?
So everyone needs to filibuster take their full 3 minutes.
You know what? Maybe we should make some noise to ensure that we don't get denied our right to public comment. Well, I don't know. This I stole. No, I mean I borrowed. I have it in my bag.
Why aren't you wearing it?
Because I'm overwhelmed with stuff right now.
What's the real reason?
I don't have a reason.
You have a reason.
I'm trying to record here. This thing keeps dying on me. What?
They have no idea how real council meetings go.
No, they don't. They've never seen a real council meeting.
All council meetings happen in a park gymnasium or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Hey, Sandy.
Always. Want to come in here?
Yeah, come on, sneak on over here.
Oh, we're just so organized.
Oh, absolutely. We had some fun in Elmer at Suchi's office, but you know he wasn't there.
But the problem is I don't hear out of this here.
Oh, you're kind of like Janet.
What?
Now I'll just sit down.
What did you say?
Like Janet, she doesn't hear well out of one ear. I'm hitting some limits here.
You gotta sit, a girl's gotta hear.
Yes. What is it?
No, you told us just to sign up.
I know. Darn.
When they don't realize, like, oh, but Sylvia does her research. She knows everything.
I'm sure she got a long speech ready.
On fashion.
That's the attendance bond.
On fashion too.
So do you want me to get up and speak?
You better hurry, because you have to sign up on that clipboard. Yeah, because you know how Pat tends to cut the public comment down to right to 30 minutes. Uh-huh, okay. Good, I'd love to have you push their buttons on it. Please do.
I'm really curious to see how this goes down.
I am too. I wonder how many people are going to get thrown out.
Sign up on that sheet of paper.
Which is gone now.
So you need to sign up on a sheet of paper? I don't know where it is.
It's gone. You'll have to talk to Rebecca. She's the clerk right there.
It's not a...
Okay, and someone wants... So you are a felon, or you were accused of a felony, but you... Okay.
Is this good?
It's a green.
Okay, that's all I want. Okay, thank you.
And we're going the right way. Finally. We got to get rid of Pat next, and we'll be fine. No, you don't. That's a Brown Act violation. You don't have to say anything. You do not. That's in the Brown Act. They cannot make you say that. I just taught another lady that today, right there. You don't have to tell them where you live or anything. That's against the law.
Tell her to come fix the sheet.
Okay.
Can you come sign up now? Go sign up on the sheet now.
Sign up on the sheet.
Where's Nikki? I don't know, but I signed it.
Where's Nikki?
She left.
She left? Why?
She went home?
Because she said her daughter was not feeling good.
Okay. Family comes first.
How you doing, big guy?
Oh, okay. You're the veteran, aren't you? Or the somebody?
Yeah.
That's the guy I was telling you about. That's the guy who was leading that charge to attack that veterans hall. Right there. So just letting you know.
Actually believe his lies?
And you can see it. I'll show you the video.
I saw you on that.
He sure did. There you go. And I'm still waiting for something to be done. That guy sits on the Services Commission, which serves veterans.
I know.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio?
Don't you love Sheriff Joe? I think and she's Latina, okay? So what,
You're one of those ones, shut the door behind you, huh?
No, I'm actually the one that says let's do everything the right way. There's a process for everything.
Because you're from which country originally? El Salvador?
El Salvador, yeah.
Okay.
We did it the right way.
Hey, Ursula, you made it. JB, I'm glad you made it. Wow, look at this. I feel so honored that you guys are here in my city. And I feel so proud of my city. I'm so proud to be a Torrance resident.
And it's the only city that you're not going to disrupt, right?
Oh, I'll disrupt any city I want. Even LA.
Even LA?
Yeah, but not the lieutenant governor's office. I'll leave that alone.
Watch how a real council meeting runs.
How when adults are in charge, not little children. I did the numbers on it. Jack Guerrero is 42, and the youngest one is 29.
Calm down. 5 times.
Meeting hasn't even started yet.
I know, you guys are already acting up. Look at you guys.
To calm down and relax already. 5 times.
He said that to everybody.
To you. That's you. Don't end up getting arrested
Whole
again.
room, Arthur.
Yes, he did.
Don't
Not just
feel singled out.
good.
I think you were singled out.
Yeah, I was singled out in Huntington Park when I was arrested for no good reason. Yeah,
You had already been
Yeah.
warned
Robin
once.
was
No.
begging you to walk away.
no, you weren't.
Arthur, if you were a progressive or left wing, do you know how many seconds you would have sat there before you were arrested?
3 minutes longer.
No.
Oh,
you got to sit there for minutes.
Oh, snowflake,
Yeah.
snowflake.
Yeah. You and your white privilege, you got to sit there.
Quiet. Calling the meeting of the Torrance City Council, July 11, 2017, to order. May we have a roll call, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Councilmember Ashcraft? Here. Councilmember Goodrich?
Here.
Councilmember Griffith?
Here.
Councilmember Herring?
Here.
Councilmember Rizzo?
Here.
Councilmember Weasley?
Here.
Mayor Carey?
Here. The next item on the agenda will be a flag salute followed by an invocation. I'll ask everybody to please stand.
Please join me in honoring our flag and our country. Repeat after me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All.
Not just Republicans.
As we bow our heads, you are encouraged to pray according to your faith tradition as I pray according to mine. Almighty and gracious God, we ask for your blessings upon us this evening. During this month of July, we are thankful for our national independence. Oh God, accept again our declaration of our everlasting dependence upon you.
Thank you.
Remind us that liberty, justice, and equality remain ahead of this great nation as tasks yet to be fulfilled and not as goals already obtained. We remember the families of the 16 military service members killed today in the C-130 aircraft, and we pray for all the men and women who continue to put their lives on the line for this great nation. We pray for the firefighters holding the line to keep us safe. Be with them and strengthen them. As a council, we ask for your wisdom as we make decisions that impact the citizens of this great city. May we continue to demonstrate both compassion and courage. And all that is said this evening bring you glory and honor. And as for me, I offer this prayer in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Take a report of the city clerk on the posting of the agenda.
Finally, a pastor with some guts.
Thank you. May we have a motion to waive further reading?
I move wait for the reading of resolution ordinances after number five.
I'm going to wait.
Second.
I just got to put on.
Start voting, please.
Supplemental item 9E, adopt a resolution authorizing the state to store records outside the City Hall complex in the city of Torrance, and that's available at the back of the room.
Thank you. Council committee meetings and announcements. Councilmember Rizzo.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to report the City Council Community Planning and Design Committee meeting met today to discuss the refurbishment of the front of State Hall and the facilities equipment automation plan project.
Everybody, I
907. The meeting included a budget update by both staff and the C Group Landscape Architecture Group. Review the progress of the project and has received input with regard to some identified cost issues that staff shared with the committee and possible solutions. The meeting took place today, July 11, 2017, in the third floor assembly room at 4 p.m. A council item for the committee with formal recommendations will be coming forward in the next few weeks.
Thank you. Councilmember Wiedemann.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. The warmer temperatures have brought about an increase of mosquito activity locally. At Madrona Marsh Preserve, staff and the Los Angeles County West Vector Control work hard to ensure the public safety as part of a weekly mosquito monitoring process. All the chickens in the Sentinel chicken flock of 5 to 6 birds is tested for West Nile virus weekly, as are the few mosquitoes caught in the overnight traps in the 5 locations on the preserve. A positive test comes rarely. In many years, no mosquitoes come back positive. But this year, on June 26th, one of the traps tested positive. All chickens and the rest of the traps, a total of 10 testing locations, came back negative. But as a result, West Vector Control recommended that we post warning signs on the existing fences of the preserve for people who walk or jog on the exterior walkways at night. In addition, they suggested that any nighttime activities from dusk to dawn organized by Madrona be rescheduled or discontinued until the peak transmission season has passed. The peak season runs through August. Staff are following all these recommendations. To date, the signs have been posted and all nighttime activities have been canceled at the Madrona Marsh. We continue to follow these recommendations even though no tests have come back positive since 6/27. We continue to follow the recommendations because, as is usual in LA County, this time of year, West Nile virus is present. If there are mosquitoes near your house, it is important to inspect your yard for potential breeding areas and remove them. To prevent getting bitten, mosquitoes require water in which to breed, so carefully drain any and all sources of standing water around your house and yard, including pet bowls, gutters, garbage and recycling bins, spare tires, potted plant trays, etc. Wear light-colored, loose-fitting clothing, long-sleeve shirts, and long pants, hat, and socks. Use mosquito repellent when outdoors, preferably with DET. And avoid mosquitoes because they are active between dusk and dawn. Avoid being outside during these times. For more information, please call the Nature Center for Los Angeles County West Vector Control. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I ask that we adjourn tonight's meeting in memory of Vic Edelbrock Jr., literally a driving force in the automotive aftermarket industry. Vic was a visionary and a pioneer. He passed away June 9, 2017, at age 80.
So we ended his memory.
Otis Victor Edelbrock Jr. was born August 23, 1936, the only child of mechanic and Edelbrock founder Vic Edelbrock Sr. and his wife Katie. At age 12, Vic started working in his dad's auto parts shop for $2 an hour. He graduated from Dorsey High School and attended the University of Southern California on a football scholarship, graduating with a business degree in 1959. It was while at USC that Vic met Nancy Crook, who would become his bride in 1959. Vic and Nancy were blessed with 3 daughters, Tammy, Christy, and Carrie.
After his father's passing in 1962, Vic carried on the family legacy, inheriting the Edelbrock business at only 26 years old. He served on the board of directors of Specialty Equipment Market Association from 1967 to 1989, then as president from 1971 to 1975. Vic built the business into a multi-million-dollar enterprise, earning industry accolades along the way, including Manufacturer of the Year and twice being named by Forbes as one of the 200 best small business companies in the United States. In 1987, Vic brought his company to Torrance, setting up shop in several spots throughout the city. Over the years, he continued to expand the business, which has always been regarded as an industry leader. Vic served as president and CEO of the Edelbrock Corporation until 2010, when he retired from these positions, but stayed on as chairman of the board.
Vic's passions were racing and collecting cars. His daily ride was a 2015 Corvette Stingray. He also loved to fly, earning his pilot's license in 1968, which was his preferred means of transport from Torrance to the desert to check on his San Jacinto foundry. In addition to fast cars, Vic also enjoyed racing boats.
Wanted to be an advocate for youth and hoping to encourage new generations of automotive stars, the Edelbrock Family Foundation was created to help provide education and training for young people who are interested in the automotive industry.
Every year, Edelbrock Automotive hosts the massive Revved Up for Kids car show to benefit the foundation and the children that it serves. While the annual show is something that automotive enthusiasts look forward to, it is a community event loved by families from all over Southern California. Vic is survived by his beloved wife Nancy and their 3 daughters.
The family will be having a private celebration of Vic's life. Donations in lieu of flowers may be made in Vic's name to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital or the American Lung Association. Mr. Edelbrock's drive, vision, and passion for his family, his business, and his community will certainly be missed. And as for thank you. The next item on the agenda is community matters, and I will come down to the podium for that.
They can see it, so it's good.
At this time, I'd like to invite Neil Braswell, president of the Torrance Alamo Rodeum, Clayton Bromley, and Chantel McLennan to join me at the podium. And I know we have a couple more Rotarians. I'd ask you all to come up here as well.
Congratulations.
Tight shot over here, Mr. President.
Congratulations.
Mr. Mayor.
Congratulations.
Let's look this way.
You want a photo taken, or? Thanks, Joseph. Thank you, Joseph.
Tonight we are honored to have two special guests from Montego Bay, Jamaica. These individuals are visiting Torrance through the exchange program sponsored by the Torrance Alamo Rotary Club. The benefits of cultural exchange programs are truly endless. So we are grateful that the Rotary Club has this exchange program as more young people travel the world, live in other cultures, and learn new languages. They begin to understand how much they have in common with people from other countries and can work with them to solve the greatest challenges of our times. Each year, the Rotary Club of Torrance Alamo sends 2 students abroad to immerse themselves in new cultures, and at the same time, the Rotary Club hosts 2 students from another country for 3 weeks. This year, our 2 visitors are Clayton and Chantel, and they will stay here for a total of 3 weeks. Clayton earned his Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering from the University of Technology in Jamaica. He can best be described as energetic, determined. Chantel graduated from Montego Bay Community College as a certified accounting technician. She loves numbers and has worked in the accounting field for the past 8 years. During their time here, the participants will visit destinations throughout the city of Torrance and Southern California. And actually this afternoon, we had a great visit at City Hall, where they visited with me and the members of the council and shared some, what I consider very enlightening Rotarian spirit and tremendous intelligence, and in fact made a great example for some of us adults. Every experience and friendship these participants make here in Torrance shapes their image of the United States and the city of Torrance, which they will then share with their family and friends. I know these participants will enjoy their time here and hope that they'll visit us again in the future. And I can just see right now people in Montego Bay saying, let's go to Torrance for vacation. I can see cruise ships coming in.
I'd rather live here than anywhere else.
Gail, would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having us. We've enjoyed so much having Chantal and Clayton here, and they've got another week or so left. They've really enjoyed their time in Torrance, and we really appreciate having them, and their Rotarian spirit, like the mayor said, is really infectious.
Keep sharing this, everybody.
Now I'm going to ask Chantal to start it off. Remember, everybody's watching. Hold on.
Thank you.
That's right.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council. It has been a wonderful week so far. We have another week to go, but California has been beautiful. The people are even more beautiful, so thank you. You guys are wonderful. I'm supposed to tell you a little bit about Rotaract. Back in Jamaica, Rotaract is the youth arm of Rotary. So basically, we do community outreach, and we try to better our community. So wherever there are deficiencies, we would step in and try to fill that gap. Back in Jamaica, kind of different here in California, but back in Jamaica, Rotaract is self-governed. So we have our own hierarchy of governance, and we have our conferences and stuff like that. We have persons in 10 countries. There are 44 Rotaractors and about 1,200 Rotaractors throughout District 7020. That is the district that Jamaica is a part of. So it's really a wonderful organization. Coming to California, stepping out of the airport, it was really wonderful to see that extension of the Rotary family here in California. We were greeted warmly, and everybody that we have met so far has added to the beauty of our experience. Thank you so much. I'm going to allow Clayton to expand on the district and tell you a little bit more about our
Thank you, Your Honor, members of the council, other distinguished guests. Good evening. One main thing I want to speak on being here is the reception that we got on entering. You know, it really feels good when you leave your country, of birth, where you know you have your family that is
We're
here,
at my
and then
home
you
city
enter
council,
into a new
Torrance,
country,
California.
and then the greeting and the
I am
welcome
here
that you
to
experience
thank the
is
city
almost
council
like
for
your home. So for the home welcome that we have been
opposing
receiving
Senate Bill
and
54.
continuously receive, I want to thank all Rotary members and all friends of Rotary, because everywhere we go,
Eden
we get
is here.
excellent greetings. So that I want to say thank you all. And in addition to that, it is when we leave here, we want to leave here by not only being here, but have something going forward. And one of the things that we have in dialogue with President Neil is how is it that we can form a transition from, because there's 3 stages pretty much. There's Interact, Rotaract, and then there's Rotary. We are representative of the Rotaract family. So then therefore, in being in Torrance, this beautiful city,
Yes.
we realize that a bit of effort or
This is a
bit more
beautiful
work
city.
can be done where Rotaract clubs are concerned. And we'd love to be able to work with you. And we have commitment from President Neil and the President to come that they want to work with us so we can achieve better. Because if the council can attest to the significance the Rotarian service are being here, and because of that significance, we want to ensure we have continuous growth. We want to ensure that there's a transition process so we can always have that to be proud of and can share amongst everything. So in all, the welcome that we have received is excellent, second to none, and we want to thank you. It is every day you wake up to a new day. And that new day, you know we're going to have some more fun. So we have repeated no activities. We just, and there's so much to offer. So we will try our best to send some business your way. So.
Yeah.
And we have one of our city pins for each of you.
Oh, thank you.
And we have some certificates for Clayton and for Chantel. And I'd like my council colleagues to join me down here so we can take a group photograph so that we can remember our relationship, our friendship, our fellowship, and all the guidance you've given us. You guys stand in the middle. Come on, Rotarians. Let's go around here.
You guys are in the middle.
Right here. Show you. Yeah, there you go.
Don't forget Heidi.
Don't
Don't forget Milton.
They came from a far distance.
Don't forget Milton.
He wants to be one guy.
That's not the way you do it. Boy, he's tough. He's Hawaiian. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Hey, Clayton, thanks for coming. Chantal.
Way to go, guys.
Good hosting.
Way to go, Joseph. You're a good cameraman.
You did a good job.
Way to go, Joseph. That's right.
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
That's right. Thank you. Chantel. Wait, Milton wants to talk to you. Wow. My gosh, I feel like I'm in another country compared to what we've been through for the last, 2 weeks?
Yeah, this is different.
Very, professional. You know, not little children who just leave whenever they want.
The next item on the agenda is oral communication number 1, which is limited to a 30-minute period of time. This portion of the meeting is reserved for comments on items not on the agenda. Under the Ralph M. Brown Act, City Council cannot act on items raised on public comment, but may respond briefly to statements made or questions posed, request clarification, or refer the item to staff. Speakers under orals are limited to either oral communication number 1 or oral communication number 2, in any event, no longer than 3 minutes per speaker. Speakers, please turn off or leave your cell phone when you come to the podium to speak. If you're presenting handout material to council, please provide 10 copies to the city clerk before speaking. Do we have anybody signed up?
Yes, Your Honor. Debbie Hayes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Debbie Hayes, and I'm with the Torrance Historical Society. And I wanted to invite the community to put on their pedal pushers, Pendletons, and poodle skirts and cruise on down to the Torrance Historical Society next Thursday, July 20th, for our 13th annual Rock Around the Block. It's going to be awesome, as always. This is a fun-filled 50s family event, and it's free. Just a nominal charge for the In-N-Out burgers. We'll have the giant truck there. We're also hoping to get the Wienermobile, but we won't know till the last minute. We will have our usual pie eating, Torrance Bakery pies, hula hoop contest, bubblegum blowing contest. DJ Ozzy will have the 50s music blaring. Post Avenue will be blocked off from Cravens to Sartori and lined with 50s cars. Compliments of Cruisin' 50s Car Club, Touring A's, and other local car owners. And Milton, you'll be happy to know that our world-renowned yo-yo guy, Alex Hattori, will be there to show us his talents, and maybe you two can have a yo-yo off this time. Don't know who will be the winner. Yo-yo. So we also have the Torrance Historical Society can boast that we have the largest collection of Louis Samperini memorabilia. That will be on, some of that will be on display. We also have the largest collection of Torrance yearbooks from the high school, which will be on display. Whatever you want to see, we'll have people there, white gloves to show you. And let's see, what else do we have? Well, lots of fun. And we'll also have the fire department there showing us how to do the hands-on CPR to stay alive. We will also have the police department there and all sorts of other organizations and game booths. So everyone in the community is invited to come. As I mentioned, it's free unless you want a little something to eat. And the museum address is 1345 Post Avenue. The event is from 5 to 8 p.m. That's it. Thank you. Be there or be square.
I don't know.
I knew you were going to say that.
Don't touch the mics.
We're out the microphone.
Don't touch the mic.
Janet Dean. Thank you, Janet Payne, on behalf of the Torrance Historical Society. And once again, I'd like to say thank you for the opportunity to use this forum for things that are all about the community. And we come frequently because you tell us that you like what we have to say, and people out in the community will say to us, I saw you on TV the other night. Don't you all ever get tired of plugging the Historical Society? The answer is no, we don't get tired. So, if you think that you won't have enough of history with Rock Around the Block, this is just a gentle reminder that we do have other things this summer. We will continue our fourth Sunday walking tours. That's the same day as the Antique Street Fair for July, August, September, and October. They're free, and they begin at 1:30 at the museum, and it's a little stroll around town. We have another kind of stroll. This is adult stroll, and there's a fee associated with it. We have a summer stroll the second Thursday in August, and the date is August the 10th. We leave at the museum at 6 o'clock, and we return back at 9 o'clock. And we do a little fun stroll and look at what used to be in places that are still around, and then we go in that little bit of history, and then we go inside and see how the buildings have been adapted to modern use but retain the historic flavor. And then we have a little taste and a little sip. So that's why it's an adult tour, and we sell out practically as soon as I announce it. And this is the first time, so you can call. Take care of that on the phone. It's $35 per person. Best deal in town. Now, we also have this other fun thing. Since people have so much fun at Rock Around the Block on a Thursday night, we are doing, it's about our 8th year of Late Night Thursdays. And the 5 Thursday nights in August will be open. Instead of closing the museum at 4, we stay open till 8. We are kicking it off on August 3rd, which is actually Jared Sidney Torrance's birthday. Don't know if you remembered that or not. He doesn't want any gifts. We are going to put the party hat on and have cupcakes and just visit and look at stuff about him. Then we will have Mike, the famous map guy with maps one night, and we invited the Torrance Rose Float people to bring some of the pictures and just have informal talk about it. And then the last night we'll have Louis Zamperini stuff, because a lot of people are really interested in that collection. Not only is the biggest, it's the only collection in the world. So thank you so much, and I do hope to see you, but you do not have to wear a pool skirt, Mayor.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, please.
I will have to say, Councilman Bill Sutherland, former councilman, probably he isn't a councilman anymore because he wore a pool skirt. But he looked really nice. I said it. I know he was really a sport.
Yeah, this is way over
and
3
there
minutes.
were a few people back in the day that also did the pie eating contest.
There's not that much sport up here.
I know.
We'll change
but you
that.
can do the cakewalk.
Cakewalk.
Okay. Thanks again.
Taking our time.
And yo-yo. Yo. Next.
Beach City Republican?
Yes. I couldn't help but dress up today. My name is Arthur Shopper. I am a proud Trump supporter, but today even more so, I am a proud Torrance resident. I wish I had known about this a little sooner, but this city officially issued a letter opposing Sanctuary State Bill 54. Yeah, that deserves an applause. Absolutely. Yes, we are allowed to applaud. That's the Brown Act. It permits it.
and we asked you to leave the cell phone down.
I'm allowed to. This is the First Amendment right. I'm allowed to do this. You can check the Brown Act.
Because of the technology. You're using up your time.
Okay. I'm allowed to do that. You took my time, sir, so that's very rude. I'm going to make sure I have that. So you have individuals up here who excuse me, you're being rude. You're acting like the sicko. You're acting like the one who needs help. So please do not talk to me like that. Everybody saw what I did to you, and you were placating Harry Singh, who with this guy had attacked a veterans hall. You've been busted. Shame on you. Now, in spite of the fact that you did not want to sign off. Oh, why am I being interrupted at length? Is this Cudahy or Huntington Park? Be quiet. Thank you. Now, this is the letter that your city signed off on with your signature. Don't tell me to be quiet. I'll be as loud as I please. You invited this. Thank you. Your signature is on this whether you wanted to or not. And I'm proud of this city having its signature on this to end sanctuary state, to stop the lawlessness in this city. Your lawlessness needs to go as well. Thank you for exposing yourself again. I wish you guys had shared this with me sooner. This legislative committee I don't know about, but nevertheless, I am proud to be a member of the city of Torrance. I am proud that my city is on record opposing the sanctuary state lawlessness that's trying to be imposed on us from Kevin De Leon and the rest of his cronies. Now, I understand that Assemblyman Muratsuchi was trying to avoid any statement on this because he has a very tough reelection, and now it's just gotten tougher because I know you're one of his biggest supporters. And here you are, signature, putting his life on the line, but I am proud again of this city choosing to oppose sanctuary state, to stop the lawlessness in our city. We have had too many Americans, young and old, killed by illegals. We do not need to be sending a welcome mat to every illegal alien in the country or the world to come to this state that they know that they can commit a crime and they will not get deported. And I'm glad for this. My only concern before I was so rudely interrupted, my only concern, why wasn't this public? Why did I not get to see 4 or 5 of you vote in the affirmative? We do elect you for a reason, to take hard steps, to make hard decisions. I understand that in this state, there's a risk that comes with standing for what's right. But if we don't start doing it now, we won't have a state to stand for. And again, I am proud to be in this city. I'm proud to be a Torrance resident, to know that my city is on record, one of only 4, the largest city on record yet, to oppose this lawlessness. I want to see more cities in the South Bay in opposition to this destructive lawlessness. This terrible bill should have never even been brought to the floor of the State Assembly. And I'm hoping to take this message to other cities, from Manhattan Beach to Palos Verdes. I will go to Malibu. I will go as far as I can to ensure this. You took my time, sir. I want everybody to be on record for this. Shame on you.
Your time is up. Anybody else?
Yeah, he was scared. Can't believe it. I'm in Huntington Park now.
Hey, how you doing, Mayor? Hey, how you doing? Hello, my name is David Oster. I live at 17025 East Klein Avenue, apartment number 204, Torrance, California, 90504. I sent you the DRC booklet, and they went around to all the council people. Can I ask you a question? They say a closed mouth doesn't get fed. That's what my job folks said.
It was really very, very well put together. I think very
does anybody else have any questions?
I just want to say I liked your picture.
I've never had that happen to me before.
It happened in last December.
Shameful.
Yeah.
Mike wanted to know how come we had to go all the way to the back page before we got to the picture.
Well, that's the board of directors right there. Any other questions? Anything else? No. Yeah, I want to send it to the French Democracy. Yeah.
Thank you very much, David, for all your work.
Thank you very much, Mayor.
I can't believe they pulled that crap.
Next.
Joseph Turner.
Honorable Mayor and members of the council, thank you for having me, and I know they left, but I'd like to say welcome to the folks from Jamaica. That was a great presentation. I'm here to praise you guys for the opposition to SB 54. You may recall in May when I came before you and expressed my displeasure with the lack of action on the part of this body. At that time, I discussed the possibility of targeting the utility user tax for a repeal. Many people were not aware that under the provisions of Prop 218, it's a very minimal signature requirement to go after city revenues, sales tax, business license fees and taxes and whatnot. And so I can only imagine that after I filed in Cudahy and Huntington Park, that perhaps there was an impetus on the part of the body here to take that to heart, since the utilities impact provides a lot of revenue to the city. So I want to applaud you and commend you for that action. There is a part of me that is a little frustrated that we even have to get to this point in America where we have to beg and plead our elected officials to stand up for America and American children. I'm a proud nationalist, and I don't understand how we got to this point in this country. I guess I kind of do understand with all the radical leftists and the propaganda, the brainwashing in our colleges, but nonetheless, I appreciate it and I applaud you for that. We have a group of activists on the left, some Antifa goons who have followed us here. They want to see how things are done in the city of Torrance. So you're going to hear from them shortly, I would imagine. But they preach multiculturalism, they preach about indigenous people and what have you. And the fact of the matter is, we've reached a point in our country where we have to stand and fight for it. I'm tired of this multicultural nonsense that we want to placate the left with, that we want to coddle. We are Americans. We should be setting our American culture, our American values, and we should not be subjugating those to this church or multiculturalism. It's very frustrating that this is the place in our country, and hopefully over time we can reverse the damage that's been done. I believe that next generation is waking up. But at the end of the day, I wanted to applaud you guys for SB 54. I've heard some disconcerting things about other sanctuary city policies that I find concerning. I've done some research on that.